Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. As you would have seen in the title, another gasket video. When the last gasket on the valve cover went, I thought, things might start going now because of the age and perishing at the same kind of time and everything. I got this serviced at the mechanics. I like to get it serviced by a mechanic because then they can stamp the book, and then for resale value and it looks good, but whether that's worth doing or not on the lower value cars like this, I'm not sure, but that's a whole nother topic. Anyway, they found oil in the coolant, and then obviously first fear is it's a head gasket. Did a lot of research, and with how the car was still running and everything, it wouldn't have been a head gasket, and then found the problem. It's very common for these cars, the N54 engine, to have the oil filter housing gasket go, and then at the same time you replace the oil cooler gasket, which is part of the same housing as the oil filter gasket. So yeah, very easy access to the front of the oil filter housing, but of course there's one bolt you can't get to, and then you have to take basically everything everything off because of this one bolt. But it should be all right. I'm gonna bleed the oil out, bleed the coolant out, and then start stripping everything. I think for a pro it'd be a couple of hours job. For an amateur I've seen like 6 hours. I imagine I'll be taking about 6 hours, around there, 6, 7, whatever it'd be, just because of trying to film at the same time and then everything else. Yeah, hope you enjoy. Oh, and also I'm replacing this hose. Through some of my research, it was noted that this is often perished and just not doing its job properly. So this coolant hose will be replaced, $160 from BMW, as a preventative action while I'm there. I actually bought some new jacking points because they sit underneath the car, and then when they go to the mechanics they get chewed up. You need that to sit in there properly. So yeah, I've got 2 of these so I can have them on axle stands without chewing them up myself, and 4 of these, so I'll get the old ones out and you can see what I mean. Well, I've got the under tray off, and yep, lots of oil underneath there. Ooh. Look at all that oil. Absolutely caked in oil. Hopefully when I finish this job, that'll be a thing of the past. All that grime and oil and crap on the under tray. Give that a clean up too while I'm here. See what this heavy degreaser can do. And we'll leave that for a bit. There she goes. And I managed to catch the washer as well, so that's good. Don't want to lose that. in the bottom of all that oil. Time for some more fluids. I can get this clip off. Okay, I was expecting more than that. Well, that was a mess, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the coolant there. I don't think it was quite that bad. A lot of that's extra stuff that's come off, but as you can see, it's pretty bad. Not what you want in your coolant. So this is what it's all about. Can you see where I'm coming in? That's why I had to move this manifold out the way, just so I can slacken up enough space to get to that third bolt down there. And that's why all of this had to come off, because of this third bolt. The notorious one. Hopefully I don't strip it, like I've heard about on the forums. I'm gonna have to use two hands. I'm not gonna risk it. Not gonna risk that one. That's it, crack. Yes, I got it. And that's the one that deteriorates. You can see along here it's all smashed up, and this is how it should look. So a bit of preventative maintenance there while I'm taking all this apart anyway. Hopefully I can get to the other end of that okay. Just doesn't look that great, maybe from underneath. You'd never guess a hose shaped like that would be potentially such a mission. So I think it's its own separate mission. I've got to take that off, that all out, because it goes in all the way back around behind down the side here, and you can't get in anything there, and you can't get in underneath either. So that's going to be a separate mission. Fingers crossed for that one. I haven't done much research of what you need or anything in particular, so just seeing how it goes. I think I'm gonna have to give up on this hose, which is terrible because I bought a new one, but there's no way I can get to it. It's down. I can barely touch the end of it. Where is it? So it's all the way down there, behind all this solid stuff for the intercooler that I can't remove. Yeah, this is the way I've seen a few videos they attack it from this angle, but there's different things. They don't have as many things in a way. This intercooler here, probably attach that at the block there, but then I've got to detach it from there and then detach it from at the back over there. Underneath is even harder. Can you see, not the first one there, but behind that, there's just there, and you can't get to it, the bolt head. You can kind of come in from the back up here. There's no way I'll be able to reattach the hose there because I can't get in anywhere. So if I took this hose off, I mean, maybe that would give me some more access. Yeah, this isn't good. I think I'm going to give up on this one. Although I hate to not succeed, but and also putting a bad hose back on because the flange isn't very good. But I haven't got much choice. That's a whole separate mission, and a whole lot more time, which I don't really have now. Got to start looking at cleaning up the oil filter housing and putting it back together now. Yeah, pretty bummed out about that one. That wasn't too bad at all, really. Yeah, needs a good clean up. There's the old gasket. Looks pretty perished to me. Yeah, pretty happy actually how easy it's come off. Well, I've given it a bit of a clean underneath. That's just some evidence of how much muck from all the oil and just crap chucking up there. It's definitely not perfect, but it's so much better than it was. That degreaser is worth its weight in gold. I've used like 3 tins of that now. And because it's high pressure, it takes a lot of it off where you can't reach, so that's pretty good. At least next time it goes to the mechanics, they might be a bit happier to work on it. It's going through the venting the cooling system, which is funny to hear. Hopefully once I've done that and then there's no leaks, I'll be all good. So yeah, it says it takes like 12 minutes and then you got to start it again for another 12 minutes and then you should be right to start the car. Yeah, fingers crossed. Making all the noises. Well, that's what we want. No leaks. A few bad smells from everything I spilt burning off. And it said it before, oil okay. So that's perfect. Oh. Sigh of relief. Now I can put the under tray back on, clean that up a little bit. It's a little bit better. It's not perfect, but it's turned into a much bigger job because I've not been able to put that hose on when I reattached it. So I finished the whole job. Reattached the original one because I couldn't replace this because I can't get to the other end, and it started leaking from that point after I put everything back on. So I was pretty annoyed by that, but you can actually access that bit pretty well. You can't see at all, but from just taking off the front air vent here and the oil cooler hoses there, you could get to it. So I took the new O-ring off of this and put it on the old mangled up setup, and it's sealed this time. So something definitely needs to get addressed soon, but not by me. I'll be sending that to the mechanics because it's way too much of a headache. But yeah, after all that, everything looks alright. No warning lights coming on and everything. So, and you know how sensitive the BMW sensors are. They'd be going off if there was an issue. So yeah, put the under tray back on, get it off the stands, time for a drink. Thanks for watching.